Guys.
Good, man.
Richrath.
Richrath. And he was one of the original founding members of REO Speedwagon. He's passed away. And I know REO Speedwagon is coming for a big show at the Stanley. Will this? I don't believe he was playing with the band at the time. Is that correct?
That's correct. Well, the real history of the band is, he was one of the original members. They came out of Champaign, Illinois. Kevin Cronin started with Gary Richrath. They put the band together. Kevin Cronin's still singing with REO, but Gary Richrath left the band in 1989. And if anybody remembers when they played at the Utica Odd, 1987, Richard Marx opened up. Gary was still playing with him then. He's just a monster of a guitar player. He's just, some of those great early albums. Undersung hero of the guitar world from the rock era. And you remember the early REO albums, before they really became popular and started rolling out the roll with the changes and the ballads and stuff towards the end of the 70s and 80s, they were a really rocking band. And, he was also sometimes in the list of the top guitarists. Gary Richrath would show up, but he left the band in 89. They had kind of a love-hate relationship, I think, with him. But recently, they started to warm up again with him, and he joined them for a few benefit concerts. They brought him out on stage. He had some demons, had some health problems. Mm-hmm. But it's sad that he's gone, 65 years old.
Yeah,
he's still very young.
Yeah.
And, for a lot of REO fans, he'll also always be one of the big members of that band, for sure, even though he was gone for the last, 26 years.
And what a sound that. I mean, when you heard that guitar, you knew you were listening to REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I was a fan. I'm sure a lot of your listeners and yourselves and, just growing up, it was certainly a band that was right in the fabric of, all the great bands that we listened to growing up, and REO Speedwagon. We're so psyched to have him coming to the Stanley. Your radio group's involved with helping us to get the word out there. So we're already half sold out. We want to encourage people, go get those tickets.
Well, and that benefits the Stanley, and also benefits Valley Health Services.
Valley Health Services. Yeah. This is the 8th show that we've teamed up with Valley Health Services. Last year was Martina McBride. Year before was Trace Atkins. Tony Bennett's been on that list, and many others. So now we're getting into the rock world, so everybody seems to really be excited about the show. It's been a while since they've been around. If you go way back, I think it was maybe 72, 73, they were at the MVCC gym. Not too many people even heard of them by then.
Wow.
But we rolled out there with myself and some of my friends, my twin brother, and we really enjoyed the first couple albums. Now
they were
it's a sad note when, I guess it's just a sign of our times as we get older. Our rock heroes are passing away. It's not good news, but the band definitely is carrying on. If you go to their website, there's a real touching tribute that Kevin Cronin wrote about Gary Richrath.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Picture with himself and Gary from the old days, and he said, he always remembers the good times, and he keeps that framed photo in his music room at home all the time. And so, but the show is definitely going to continue. I'm sure they're going to do a little tribute to him. There's a couple of the early songs like 157 Riverside Avenue, Golden Country, and Roll with the Changes and all those. And Gary just, blazed on the guitar, so I'm sure they're going to do a little tribute for him.
And that is October 17th at 8 o'clock at the Stanley.
It's a Saturday night, too. We're real lucky to get a Saturday night on the tour.
Cool.
So that's coming up. And, boy, I know you've been talking about Jersey Boys. The cast is coming in for rehearsals today. The crew has been setting up the stage. And that's going to run Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon. And so we're excited about that. Then another tech show rolls in right after that. And then we get into, so many different things coming up.
You got some big stuff.
Busy fall and busy winter.
And this Jersey,
going to be
a lot of talk about this Jersey Boys show. It's going to be really something. So, Andrew, quickly.
Jerry, that show is not sold out, right? The Jersey Boys?
Jersey Boys is not sold out, but some of the nights are, getting close.
Okay.
But we encourage everybody, give us a buzz over to Stanley 724-4000 or call Broadway Utica. We want to make sure everybody that wants to see it gets in to see it because people have been asking about Jersey Boys for years, and now we got it in Utica for 4 shows, so it's going to be a great stretch for us.
All right, Jerry, thanks. We appreciate your time this morning. I appreciate you
guys.
coming
Thank you very much.
All right. REO Speedwagon coming to the Stanley Theater in the passing of the guitarist. He was not playing with the band at the time, so it doesn't affect the show. However, it will affect the show. It almost makes it more significant because they'll end up doing a tribute.